Hi everyone. I figured since, or while I have my things outside, I would film another video for you because it's been such nice weather and I'm just enjoying being out here, so I'm going to do one more for you. I wanted to show you again. Do you remember when I showed you this book when I was introducing the new morsels for this year, the snack bag book, and this was my little prototype that I made. When I was making this book, I did this little image, and it's just a coffee cup that I cut out of a magazine. I don't even remember which one, but it's just a magazine image, and I doodled around it. And so because I did that, it kind of looks like an illustration, because like a line drawing. And so it kind of changes the look of a regular image magazine, like a photograph, into something that looks like it's been drawn. And I just think that's really cool, and I wanted to do a little bit more of that, show you how I was doing it. I actually did a couple more not too long after I made that book. I did these little images, which I just love. Okay, these are from a Home Depot catalog, homedepot.com, and I just doodled around this little hamper and this little elephant hamper, and I just think it looks magical. You know, when you do something like this, it takes an image that's already out there and you make it your own by doing this. And it's easy because you don't have to know how excuse me, you don't have to know how to draw or anything. You just know how to outline an image that's already there. And of course I did add in my own little eyelashes for this little girl this little girl elephant, and gave her a little smile, and those things were not there on the original image. But that's another thing you can do. You can further embellish what you're looking at, and I just love how it looks. I think it just makes it so neat. And also in that catalog was a light fixture, just a plain, ordinary, cool looking light fixture, but look how interesting and artsy it looks when you outline it. I think that's just so cool. And so anyway, I wanted to do a couple more images and just show you, you know, what it is, how I'm doing it. And it's pretty basic stuff, but I just want to encourage everybody to give this a try, because it's really fun to use something like this, like I did, in your art journals, your little mini albums, any kind of, you know, things you're creating, tags, whatever. You can take little images, and these are big images, but you can also use small images too. So I think it's fun, so I wanted to do it a couple more pictures. Here's another coffee cup. I got a couple of images off of pixabay.com, and the images there are copyright free, and you can use them for whatever you want to use them for. And I will be putting links for the images that I show you today. I'll be putting links in the description of my video, so that first of all, the artists who took these pictures will get credit. The photographers who took these pictures will get credit for their great images, and also so that you can go and find them if you want to go and print out the same images I used today. But I'm just going to doodle around this cup, because I think it's just pretty cool. I mean, you know, I love coffee cups, right? So I'm going to put a clip on the end of this here just for the wind that's blowing. Okay, and you know, if you vary the line width that you're using, it can be pretty helpful to give a little bit more interest to the image. So you're already going to be giving it interest just by doing your doodles around it, but when you vary the line width, it gives it a little bit more. So I'm going to just do like a little bit of a normal kind of outline. And here's a little frog over there today. This is going to just be your typical outline, and then I'll come back with the thin line and do a little bit more, like some little squiggly type lines and stuff. My hand's a little bit shaky today, so I guess it's a good day for wiggly lines, right? Okay, so there's like your, basic little outline. And before I had used some rub-ons on the cup, little heart rub-ons, and you can do stamps, you can draw it, do rub-ons, do whatever, and you don't have to put anything else on, but sometimes it just makes it more fun and whimsical. It just depends on the kind of look you're going for. But to me, these turning these pictures into what looks like illustrations, to me they are whimsical. So let's see, I'll do a little heart here, and we'll just kind of loosely color that in like that, and I'll do a little one here and maybe one more down here. I mean, just think that's fun, So then I'm going to change to the thinner line, and just go back around and just do some little lines here and there, maybe make a little squiggles. Just kind of sketchy looking, because this absolutely does not have to be perfect. These are just your basic little scribbly doodles, okay? And I want you guys to give this stuff a try, because if you don't ever try, you're not going to ever know that you can do it and how much fun it is. So I'm going to also add some little just simple little curly doodles. Over here, I think I'll add a little scallopy doodle, and we'll just do some more of those little wiggly lines over here. Okay, and then maybe some little X's. You can just do any kind of little doodly marks. It does not matter. It's just whatever's fun to you. And something like this, you could also kind of draw in your coffee or your tea, whatever it is. You could kind of put that in. Since this cup was empty, why not, right? And then you can have a white marker, or take a paintbrush with a watered down gesso or something. You can make your little steamy marks, And it's just fun to play. And I just want to encourage everybody to do it, because, I mean, look how simple that was, but how much fun does that look now? It looks like a lot more fun than it looked originally. So that's one. Okay, I've got another couple of them over here. Let's see. Here's a spoon, a wooden spoon for cooking. Let's see. I'm gonna switch over to the thicker one first, and just give it like a little bit of an outline. Okay. It's just fun. I mean, who doesn't like to just doodle and squiggle and how fun to turn a photograph into what looks like a hand-drawn item. It's easiest, I have found, if you choose images that are light colored, and the background is light colored, because you can see your marks better. If you're using something like Posca pens that are opaque and will write over anything, then the background color and all won't matter at all. But to me, using a black makes it look more like an illustration or line drawing. So that's why I go for that. And then you can do whimsical things too, like this little spoon could get a face. just for fun, you know? Give her some eyelashes. And she can have some little rosy cheeks. You get the idea. You can do all kinds of fun play. And just make fun images out of simple things that were totally not drawn for this purpose. Were not photographed or whatever for this purpose. So, then I've got one more I wanted to do real quick. And this, I like this picture of this pigeon that's walking in the pavement somewhere, pavement someplace. It's like red blocks, concrete blocks or something. So I'm going to give it a little outline. Let me just scribble out my pen. There we go. Okay, there's our little, I don't know where her wing ends up, somewhere here. Maybe we'll use the light pen to kind of go up in here and find out, figure out where her wing is, kind of like that, I think. Close enough. So, and then, you know, there's little feathery lines. The little marker, the little thin line pen comes in handy for that sort of thing. And then, let's see, she got a little stuff going on here. We'll get her legs with and her feet with the small marker or pen. Whoops. Okay. And we'll put a few more little fun doodly things. Okay, so here's the little doodly pigeon. Okay, hopefully I get it in frame here. All right, and then I had this on my desk, and I had just torn out a couple of pages from a catalog, and I wasn't going to keep the whole catalog. Just wanted to tear out these couple of pages that I wanted so I could recycle the rest of it. And on this page was a bunch of hats, and I was like, oh my gosh, that hat will look so cute on my pigeon. So I have to put this on this pigeon. It's way too big. Well, not way too big, but it's big. But it looks so cute and funny, I could not resist it. So I have to put it on there. So I brought my little, this is actually my grandkid's glue stick. I figure it'll hold just for this little item. But I have to glue it on there. And I don't know if I'll ever use this image for anything, but just because this was so fun, I have to do it. So I'm gonna. All right. So I'm gonna put that kind of right here. That looks so funny. All right, and then the more I looked at it, the more I realized it needed one more thing. It needs a flower on the hat. So I found a tiny little flower that was already punched out. And I was like, yep, I'm going to use that too. So I figured we should doll her hat up with a little flower on the side. Get that excess glue up off of there. Oops. There we go. I think that's going to hold, at least for the purposes of the video anyway. Okay, now we're going to just doodle around the hat a little bit. Getting in the glue a little. And you gotta admit, that is a lot more fun than the original picture. Okay, anyway guys, I just wanted to show you about this doodling around these images, that how much fun it can make it. And like I said, you can kind of make something your own by doing, you know, this kind of fun stuff. And it doesn't take a lot. It's just, you know, put a little imagination into it and doodle around the lines that are already there. And you can make some really fun, cute things, you know. And I don't know, I think it's just worth it to have a new way or a different way to play with some of the images that we, you know, glue into our books and things. So anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today, and I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you soon in the next video. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.